Hello, I'm Gary, the Smart AF Marketing CEO.
Gary, you are a dashboard.
A highly sophisticated strategic decision system.
You organize information I already gave you.
Precisely. Leadership.
Oh my God, Gary, you give me a headache. Hello. Welcome back to Smart AF. I built Gary, then an entire team of AI employees to help with the marketing side of my channel. Very quickly, I realized I had created a complicated little company where every employee still needed me to do the thinking. So, are AI employees actually useful for a one-person business? Or are we just giving ordinary AI tasks fancy job titles? After hearing business owners everywhere talk about building AI employees to help run their businesses, I decided to try it for myself. Some even say they have not written or read an email in months because their AI team handles everything, which honestly makes me slightly nervous. That is a huge amount of trust to hand over to an AI, especially when I rarely see anyone show these employees actually working. We hear plenty about what they supposedly do. We see much less of what they get wrong and how much supervision they still need. So I built my own team. I created a researcher, a content strategist, and then Gary to sit above them and challenge my decisions as the founder.
A clear and necessary leadership structure.
It was 3 chatbots wearing different name badges.
That is an aggressively simplified description.
But the idea made sense at first. Running a one-person channel means making a ridiculous number of decisions. What topic should I cover next? Which idea is worth my time? Which video should lead to my free guide? Should I improve something, postpone it, or finally admit it is not a good idea? So I gave each AI employee a narrow job. The researcher would investigate. The content strategist would help shape ideas. And Gary would look at the bigger picture and challenge my marketing decisions.
Which required frequent intervention.
Careful, Gary.
Constructive challenge was included in my job description.
And to be fair, Gary was useful. He gave me one place to organize my marketing decisions. He could compare ideas, help me prioritize tasks, and question whether a video actually supported the product or goal I was working towards. Instead of staring at 12 possibilities and changing my mind every 10 minutes, I could give Gary the options and ask him to challenge me.
I significantly improved executive decision-making efficiency.
You helped me narrow down a list.
Exactly. Executive decision-making efficiency.
But here is the problem. Gary only looked clever when I gave him everything first. The goal, the audience, the product, the priorities, the rules, the context, the things I had already tried, and the reasons behind each decision.
Comprehensive briefing improves performance.
Exactly. But by the time I had explained the entire business, I had already done most of the thinking. Gary could organize it, compare it, and question it, but he could not magically understand it without me. And the same thing happened with the other employees. The researcher needed detailed instructions. The strategist needed the research explained again. Then Gary needed everything summarized so he could give me his executive opinion.
Cross-functional collaboration is essential.
No, Gary. I was copying and pasting the same information between different boxes. That is not collaboration. That is admin. And sometimes the employees disagreed. One would tell me to simplify an idea, another would tell me to add more detail. Then Gary would confidently choose one, based on the same incomplete information they were all using.
Leadership requires decisive action.
Even when nobody knows what is going on?
Especially then.
That is when I realized I had not created a team that worked independently. I had created a group of specialized chatbots that still needed me to provide the information, review the answers, and move the work from one to the next. And to be fair, that is what most small or solo business owners with limited time and money are realistically building. Not a fully autonomous AI employee working inside real business systems. A chatbot with a specific job title. Every useful output depended on the information I gave it. Every recommendation needed checking. Every decision came back to me. And every mistake became my problem to fix. The more employees I created, the more time I spent managing the system instead of doing the work. At some point, I had to admit the obvious. I did not need an AI company. I needed one useful assistant, clear information, and fewer places to repeat myself. So, the performance reviews are complete. The researcher is gone. The content strategist is gone.
A significant organizational restructuring.
I fired the chatbots, Gary.
That is one interpretation.
It is the correct interpretation. But Gary is staying, not as the chief executive officer.
I would like that decision reviewed.
Denied. Gary is staying because I built him to challenge me. ChatGPT and I can already work through ideas together, but Gary has a narrower job. He checks my marketing decisions against the rules, priorities, offers, and goals I built into his dashboard. He is not always right. He still needs context, and I still make the final decision. But sometimes I need another opinion that is not emotionally attached to the idea.
Then what exactly is my title?
You can be my 2IC.
Second in command.
Second opinion with a tie.
I prefer second in command.
Of course you do. Gary can help me challenge a business idea. What he cannot do is magically prove that real people want it. That is why I created my free guide, 5 prompts to reality check your AI side hustle idea. It helps you question the audience, the problem, the demand, the competition, and the marketing logic before you spend days building something that only looks good inside an AI conversation. The link is in the description.
I assume the guide was developed with executive oversight.
No, Gary. I made it with ChatGPT's help.
I see.
Do you?
I am processing the organizational implications.
AI employees can be useful when they have one clear job, good information, and a human checking the result. But building an entire fake company does not automatically make your business more efficient. Sometimes it just gives you more people to manage, even when none of them are technically people.
For the record, I remain available for future strategic leadership opportunities.
Gary, you are my second opinion with a tie.
An executive advisory role.
That is not what I said. Thanks for listening. Now like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what is one job you would happily give to AI and one decision you would never let it make for your business? See you soon!